Hello, boys and girls, and happy Advent. Advent is this beautiful time where we get to prepare for the coming of Jesus at Christmas. And I thought today I might share a little story with all of you that might help us prepare for when Jesus comes to us at Christmas. It's this really awesome book. It's called A Very Noisy Christmas, written by Tim Thornborough. It's got this really funny instruction right in the beginning of the book where it says there's some words that I have to speak really softly. And then there's sometimes I get to shout very loudly because it's so important. So we're going to find out what this very noisy Christmas is all about. Shh. It was a quiet, quiet night on the hillside. The shepherds and the sheep were sleeping. Then suddenly, you hear the shepherds and the big fluffy sheep, right? But then suddenly, an angel! Here's the angel. The shepherds were so scared. But wait, the angel was saying something. Isn't the angel pretty? Let's listen carefully. The angel said, "Don't be afraid. I bring you good news that will bring great joy to all people. God's rescuer has been born in Bethlehem. He is the king of the whole wonderful wide world. You will find the baby wrapped snugly, lying in a manger." So look at their faces. Isn't he? He's kind of surprised, kind of shocked. He's kind of happy. The sheep are kind of happy too. But then suddenly, the king has been born. Glory to God. Peace on earth. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of angels were praising God at the top of their voices. And what were they saying? The king has been born. Glory to God and peace on earth. Look at all of these angels shouting good news. This is the good news that all the angels were shouting to those shepherds and to the sheep too. Sheep like you and me. Shh. The angels went back to heaven. The angels went back to heaven. And everything was quiet again. The shepherds hurried off to Bethlehem, which is a small town, and they found Jesus in a manger, just like the angel had told them. See Jesus in the manger? Look at that. He's pretty peaceful. There's Mary and Joseph. The shepherds wanted, maybe this is Joseph. The shepherds wanted to tell everyone. The shepherds were going to tell everyone. Wake up, everybody. Something amazing has happened. Jesus, the rescuer, has been born. Meanwhile, in a land far, far away, which is a reference to Star Wars, but they didn't acknowledge that. Wow, look, what is it? A new star had appeared in the sky. This is far, far away now. They knew the star meant that a special king had been born. So they packed their bags and went on a long, 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 long trip to see the new king. So who are these guys? What is that? That's a camel? And who are these guys? Oh, I skipped a page. Shh. Some wise men were studying special books and watching the stars. So these are wise men who are living far, far away. One of them shaves his face every day like I do. This guy has a fun Fu Manchu. And then he's got a nice beard, okay? Fu Manchu. So they see this big star, and then they follow it to where it's going to lead them to see the new king. Shh. When they arrived, they found Jesus and gave him special gifts, gold, frankincense, but wait, there's myrrh. They bowed down before him. They knew he was the king of the whole wide, wonderful world. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. So you see the kings here. Here are the kings. And they're giving their gifts to whom? To baby Jesus. Right? So here's baby Jesus lying. And then Mary and Joseph are here looking after him, caring for him. Here's King Fu Manchu. And do you want to know something special? Look at Jesus. Look how peaceful he is. He is the light. He's the light of the world. So Mary's got the light there. Jesus is God's son and our rescuer. Jesus is God's son. Isn't that amazing? He's God's son. He is the king of the whole wide, wonderful world. Jesus came at the first Christmas so we can be friends with God forever. Now, that's something worth singing and shouting about. Jesus is the King, joy to the world, hooray. And that's what we get to celebrate on Christmas. That Jesus comes into the world. God's Son comes into the world and he brings joy. Joy, joy, joy. So that is a very noisy Christmas and a great start to our Advent. Prayers for you and for your families. And know how close Jesus is to you and how much joy he wants to bring into the world.